Please welcome Taylor Dowdy.
Thank you. How are you guys? Good? Yeah, my name's Taylor. I'm not happy about it. I'm not, man. I wish I had a cooler name. Something like Keith or Mustang. That'd be cool, right? It's better than what I used to go by, though. I used to go by my initials. My middle name's Charles, so I went by TC for years. And then one day at college, I'm walking down the hallway and I run into a girl who I knew was gonna be in my class. And I stick my hand out to introduce myself, you know, like a gentleman. And I was like, hi, my name's TC. She didn't even look at me. She goes, TC, what does that stand for? Takes cock, and just kept walking. Oh, destroyed me. The only thing I could think to say to her as she was walking away from me was, no. Started weeping into a $200 women's studies textbook. That's all I could do. Two things happened on that day. One, dropped out of that class because I just learned everything I didn't need to know, right? And two, TC the boy died and Taylor the man was born. Started driving a Mercury Cougar. I got a divorce, was never married to begin with, just got it on the books. Guys, I did something to myself the other day that I've only read about or seen in documentaries. I shaved my eyebrows off. That's right, I did it. The two guys that I know that this happened to was Syd Barrett from Pink Floyd and Charles Manson. Syd did it because he had schizophrenia, he had a problem, right? And Charles did it because he had a couple of good ideas, am I right? No, I'm not. You're right. I'm not right. I'm sitting on my couch at home, right, and I'm watching like UFO conspiracy documentaries because there's no woman in my life. There's nobody telling me not to do that. So I'm sitting there and they're like interviewing this dude, and he's like, yeah, man, they beamed me up, covered me in goo, and probed me sexually. I'm sitting there watching this like, this guy's getting more action in space than I am on Earth right now. I'm like rooting for him, like, get those star kisses, dude. And I'm like, touching my face, and I can feel like a really long eyebrow hair, and I was like, not on my Saturday. So I paused it, went into the bathroom, and I guess my depth perception wasn't completely dialed in all the way. Because I just took a pair of scissors, and I went for it. And I was like, oh no, my mediocre face, what have I done? So I did the only thing anybody would do. I found my roommate's beard trimmer, and I took a little off the top, and I was like, that's even worse. So I finished it off. So if you were a fly on the wall in my apartment on that Saturday, what it looked like happened was I got halfway through watching UFO shows and I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna go take care of this. Call out to the wife I don't have, honey, where's the tinfoil? Gonna need a hat. Bust out that typewriter, I feel a manifesto coming on. It's ridiculous. Guys, I'm super excited. I'm in the market for a new car. Yeah. And I'm so excited because I may finally get a chance to buy a car from the one guy I've always wanted to buy a car from. That's Scott Elder. You know him? Huh? The man, the myth? You call him what you want, I call him the Wheel Wizard. If you don't know who Scott Elder is, he's a local car salesman whose radio and TV ads sound as if a circus clown's suicide note came to life. That's what it sounds like. It's very happy and bubbly, but dark and sinister at the same time. You're like, I don't think I should be laughing at this. This is crazy. So you just be in your car, and he speaks with no confidence, and only in terms that poor people can understand, right? So you're in your car, and you turn the radio on, and all you hear is, Scott Elder here, do you have a pickle? What? How about a nickel? Well, come on down to the dealership with a jar full of either one of those two very different things. And we can get you behind the wheel of this 97 Dodge Neon that you've always been dreaming about. So every commercial that comes on is weirder and the car gets shittier. I love it. So the next commercial that comes on is, Scott Elder here, do you have all your fingers? Well, if you do, prove it by coming on down to the dealership. And putting your hands at 10 on 2 on this 2003 PT Cruiser that we rescued from a church fire. I don't need that car, man. Why are you doing this? Scott Elder here. I once shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Know what I'm talking about? Well, if you do, bring that stack of Johnny Cash on down to the dealership. Where if you or a loved one is a suspect in a murder investigation in the state of Nevada, we can get you behind the wheel of this swamp boat that I filled with bones and gator eggs. Why are you selling boats, dude? We're landlocked, man. What's the APR on that boat, by the way? I'm on foot right now. There's no way that Scott Elder is a married man. It can't be true. Like, there's no way he's yelling to a woman and saying, hey, I'm gonna dress up like an orange and make a rap video. Yeah, do that. That conversation is not happening. Thank you so much, everybody.